Jamel, behave. Behave and say hi to the folks. Behave and say hi to the folks. Yeah. What? You're gonna say good morning to everybody. Jamel, he coming back. He ain't gone no damn where. Is that chair open too much?
No,
You sure? Good morning, everybody. Oh, I got to turn this on.
please. You just need yours to go up. That's all.
Jesus.
Because they put it in there like that.
Do this.
Sit down, thank you. Hey, blogs.
I got the whole light. Oh, I know what I did.
Just turn that up. Turn that one up.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Hey, y'all. Can you see the beautiful
Hey,
one?
Sharita.
There we go.
I'm glad you finally caught us live, too.
Who is that?
Sharita.
Hey, Sharita. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm glad you caught us this morning, too.
Don't mind me, y'all. I gotta eat this. Because I took my blood pressure medicine and I didn't eat and I know better. And now it's like a little low. So I need a sugar boost. Hey, Foodie Squad.
Hey, Foodie Squad. I ain't here, bro. See the shows. So.
Hey, Monica.
Oh.
Hey, Monica.
Excuse me, y'all.
I was sitting in the room, and when I got up, I told Jamel, go get me 2 ice pops. I said, I'm going to pass out. Luckily, I didn't have the reaction that I normally get when it gets too low.
See, y'all, what y'all don't know is before we go live, every day, right, Joseph? Before we go live,
hey, Brown Girl Bella,
I have to get myself in the mood for all of this. I get myself motivated for all of this. So I got to play my music. I know my husband be getting tired of the music I play because I play the same thing over and over again.
No, but I like the songs.
Yeah, you do? You like the song? Yeah, I like.
If I didn't like the songs, they were about.
There's this one song that I like.
Hey, Shosha.
It's by Keke Palmer. It's called Bossy.
Hey, April.
Every morning before I go on, I play that song. And then now I have a new one that I've added to my roster. It's by a brother named Anderson .Paak. Let me tell y'all something. Anderson .Paak is like the unsigned hype. He is like the one that he's the artist that, you know, one of those artists that just get passed by. But he's that good. He's done projects with Kendrick Lamar. He's done projects with Nicki Minaj, a couple of other people. But he got this song. It's called Lockdown. And he made the song. It's about the Black Lives Matter movement. It's about, the COVID-19 and just his flow. His rap flow is just like on point. And for me to give credit to one of these rappers, these current rappers today, that says a lot. Because I really don't listen to rap music no more. But Anderson .Paak, that brother is deep. And even his music just brings me back to the 80s and the 90s. You know, that funk, you know, that funk bass type track. That's what he do. He does like, it's like this retro thing that he does. And his rap, he's as a lyricist, I think he can rock with the best. He can rock with Jay-Z and them. Like he is on that level. But he's always been one of those artists that did background. Mm-hmm. Like he always does hooks. He's known for doing hooks.
Like Kelly Price though.
Yeah, he's known for doing hooks, and that's really it. But he stepped out on his own, and he's doing his own project now. Girl. And I'm telling you, Anderson .Paak, when you leave here today, go on. It's P-A-A-K, Anderson .Paak.
Shout out to Japan. Jamaican girl is watching us all the way from Japan.
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out to Japan. Shout out to Japan. Is that what y'all do in Japan? Am I doing it right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all go listen to Anderson .Paak. He's the bomb. He's the bomb, I'm telling you. And he gets me motivated for all of this. Oh my God, he gets me motivated so much. I get so much from, we get a lot of the topics that we talk to you about from either things, from life experiences, from things that go on in our lives, from experiences that we have just walking outside our door. That we're just we just observed or witnessed or something like that. That's where we get our inspiration from. Guys, don't forget about Thursday night. Please watch our Thursday night live. Hummingbird.
Hummingbird, aka Sunrise.
Yes, she will be with us, and she is going to give us a phenomenal interview. You're going to find out everything about this lady. A lot of people look down upon psychics, and they think they're all gimmicks and so on and so forth. But she's not a psychic. She's not a psychic, right? She's clairvoyant.
Yeah, and tarot.
Yeah, and tarot. But she basically she does a really great job at reading people. She's not one of those people that's going to tell you, "Oh, you're going to be rich in the next 5 days." She's not that.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. So, but you'll have a better understanding. We're gonna
have before she does any of that. We're gonna have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
So you guys understand who she is, what she does, how she does what she does, so that you get a better understanding. Because she's Black herself, and she grew up as a Christian, and she stopped doing it for a long time because her family kept telling her it was of the devil. And even when we were talking, she was saying that she appreciated me and Tremel understanding. And like I told her, I said, well, I don't see the difference in what you do versus people going to church and letting a prophet do the same exact thing that you're doing with them. I said, it's just because, they're in church that it seems okay. I said, but you and a prophet are doing the same exact thing, telling people what you see for their life. Whether it happens or not is a whole nother story. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. So she's all about positivity. She's going to tell us how to manifest things into our life. She doesn't believe in spells and potions and all that other stuff. Like she said on her live one day, if a person don't like you, they don't like you. She don't make love potions and stuff like that because she thinks it's dumb and stupid, which it is. And she said, if a person don't like you, then just move on. Because people have come to her for stuff like that, and she doesn't believe in that, and she doesn't do stuff like that. She's all about positivity and how to improve your life through positivity, not, those type of forms of stuff that other people believe in and do stuff like that. Hey, Antoine.
She's going to, like Joseph said, we're going to open a window into her world and let her just tell us everything that she wants us to know, not only about herself, but about her world and how she sees things. And people understand, this is what I want to talk to you guys about today. Understand that we all see the world through different lenses. We do. We all see the world through different lenses. And you have to learn how to have an appreciation for that. You really do. You have to learn how to have appreciation for that. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I was telling her about all the things that I'm capable of doing creatively. And she was like, wow, Tremel, wow. You know how to do this, you know how to do that, you know how to do this, you know how to do that. And I had to explain to her, because she's like, how can you do all these things? How are you able? Because, guys, I'm very just complex and intricate and things like that, like especially when it comes to music. I know how to play just about every woodwind instrument there is. I know how to play every brass instrument there is. I just learned at an early age. I just picked up instruments and was able to play them. I taught myself how to play piano. I taught myself how to play the Hammond-B organ. I taught myself. I've never had the like really, really professional training. Just a little bit. Like when I was in high school, I had a band. I was in the marching band. So my band director, he taught me music. You know, how to read and stuff like that. But I knew how to play. Like he would. I was. You ever seen that movie Drumline with what's his name? Nick Cannon. I was just like Nick Cannon. Remember in the movie how all he had to do was hear a beat and he would play it? I know how to do that. I do that. That's what I do when it comes to instruments, when it comes to playing instruments. Even when it comes to singing, I do that. You know, I can make myself sound like an artist that I want to sound like. But of course, I don't like doing that because that's like not authentic. That's not me. But a friend asked me, I mean, you know, I had to tell her, I see the world through different lenses. And things, the way things look to you, they don't look like this. They don't look like the same thing to me. Like this shirt, it don't look the same to me as it do to y'all. You know what I'm saying? This crown, it don't look the same. It don't look the same. You know, call me crazy or whatever. But I think I just like when I wear this crown, as small and minute as it is, I'm thinking in the sense that this is the biggest, beautifulest crown that ever lived. Like I've got diamonds all over it.
He's crazy, but he's my husband.
Yeah, you call me that. You can whatever, call me crazy. But that's how I think. I have Napoleon syndrome. I do. I have Napoleon syndrome. People don't understand what Napoleon syndrome is. I have a Napoleon syndrome. I have a complex about my height. I'm 6 feet tall. But in my mind, I am like 12 feet tall. I'm like double that. I'm like when I walk down the street, I walk like I'm 12 feet tall. You know, I'm just like, and that's just what I exude. That's how I see myself.
I do have a topic for today.
What's that?
When you say you done, be done.
Yeah. We need to have that conversation. You trying to have that conversation with me?
Huh?
You trying to have that conversation with me?
No, I'm trying to have that conversation with you.
Oh, okay.
Today.
But I hope it'll help me. It helps me.
Well, yeah, you need to hear that too.
It helps me because
when I'm done, I'm done. When I tell you I'm done, I'm done. I ain't sneaking in your bushes. I ain't lurking. I don't care what you do. When I'm done, I'm done. When I tell you I don't care, I don't care. Like people tell me all the time, oh, well, you have to care. No, I don't care. And that's the problem with people. Y'all say you done, but you're not really done. You're not really done with the situation. Or maybe it's just that you like drama and you just want to keep things going.
But what if you just want to just get somebody?
Because you're not done. Because you're not done. That's what I'm saying.
Because sometimes
when you are done, the rest of it don't matter to you no more. Like I've had friends and they've gone places and they come back and they'll be all around me telling everybody, oh, my trip was fabulous. Oh, I did this, I did that, and blah, 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 blah. And I sit there and mind my business. And then it'll get to the point where they go, you want to know how my trip was? And I'm like, no, not really. But if you want to tell me, you can. Why don't you want to know? Because I don't care. And I don't care. I'm done with you. Like, I'm done. Like, I tell people all the time, if I don't ask, that means I don't care. And I'm dead serious with that. People need to learn to let it go and be done.
But you know what happens with me? Now, maybe you could help me out. You know what happens with me is when I have a situation, and it's not always a bad. Being done is not always a bad thing, right? I'm like a bad situation. So
it could be something that wasn't a bad situation, but you need to be done with it.
Right, you need to let it go. And so this is my thing. Now, you know, I'm not gonna go into it, guys. But you know, recently I had a situation, a family situation, and you know, I did something that really, really like stirred the family up, and they went to come after me and so on and so forth. And you told me to just let it go, not to be bothered with it. But then when you start sending death threats, like you're gonna kill me, that's, you know, that didn't make me madder at the person that gave the death threat. that made me madder at the person who I was angry with in the first place. Because I'm like,
But
you
what?
are the catalyst,
But
bitch.
But go back.
You are the catalyst, bitch. All of this, because if you would have just sat down and had a conversation with me, we could have acted like two mature adults. Then this wouldn't have happened. It's always somebody. This is the hardest thing to do. I'm not saying that you can't accomplish it, but this is the hardest thing to do when you try to let something go. When you try to let something go, it's always somebody around you that want to keep the motherfucking shit going.
No, but
what I'm saying, and then it just make you just want to.
What I'm saying to you is all of that happened because of something you did. If you would have just let it go, none of that would have happened. If you would have just let it go, no matter, you think that I don't have situations that come in my head and I'm like, ooh, I want to get that.
But I think it depends on the situation.
It's not even. You know me, I want revenge on anything and anybody that ever does anything wrong to me. I'm not even going to
But
lie.
see, to me, it's not revenge, it's closure. I want closure.
Well, no, I want revenge, period. I'm not even going to lie. With closure, I have learned there are a lot of things in my life that I don't have answers for, that I'm never going to get an answer for. I'm never. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to drive myself crazy looking for an answer that I'm never going to get from somebody. Because that's all you're doing is driving yourself crazy as to why you can't get what you're looking for, meaning an answer, or excuse, I'm sorry, or I didn't mean it, whatever it is.
Right.
There are some things, I had to learn that. Because I want to.
But see, I don't accepted all that.
No, but I'm saying I
accepted all that
about a certain situation in my life that I know right now I will never have an answer for, and I'm not. At first, I was driving myself crazy trying to figure out why did it happen and why did you go through these extremes and then turn around and do what you did, because it didn't make sense to me. But I said, you know what? I'm never gonna know. So why worry?
Well, see, that's the point.
When it comes to the situation like you have. Your problem is you think about it and you get angry all over again. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people will sit and
because my family won't leave the shit alone. They always got a fucking opinion about something and they want to co-sign the shit.
But what I'm saying to you is you can stop that too. I've had people come to me and talk to me about people I was mad at, and I was like, I don't want to hear it. I told you I don't want to talk about this person because I told you that this person is a trigger for me. Right. And the more you talk about them, I'm going to get angry.
The more angry
guess what? If I have to stop talking to you, then that's what I'll do.
And that's exactly what I've done.
Because if I stop talking to you,
I hate myself for doing that, Joseph. I really do. I hate myself for doing that.
For doing what?
For not, because I had to, Joseph, you know, I had to cut off the whole family.
No,
this is how I am.
But at the same token, I don't blame you. And I would have done the same thing. Because what I'm not going to do is sit around and have people telling me I'm wrong all the time and what I should do and how I should fix it. Like I'm the only wrong party in this piece, and that's not the case.
Right.
I would have did what you did too.
Right. But see,
because at a certain point, you get tired of hearing the same shit. And it ain't even about people being on your side. It's at a certain point.
Right, it's not. That's not
what happened to you. At a certain point, some of them I would have been like, mind your business, bitch.
But you know what? Listen, this is where I am. I said, okay, see, because this is the type of person I am now. And I realize, and see, this is what you got to realize. You got to realize you have to realize and set your limits and hold those limits and you know, just do what you say you're gonna do. I had to cut my whole entire family off. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Fuck some people.
You know what I'm saying? But let me finish. Fuck them. The shit that fucks with me is that they still got an opinion and they still want to whisper in my ear. The one thing you don't do to a grown person, a person that's grown and had to make their own way and had to struggle their own way and got their own goddamn journey. The one thing you don't do, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, because when you tell me what to do, you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna do exactly what you told me not to do. Now, everybody sitting up here calling me, telling me, leave her alone, leave her alone, leave her alone. Oh baby, you ain't doing nothing but making it worse. You ain't doing nothing but making it worse. For that person. They know who I'm talking to. They know who I'm talking to. That's the part that I want to stop doing. I want to be able to not make a fucking fool of myself for 5 minutes of gratification. Now I did something last week. You know what I did?
I know what you did.
I posted a message on Facebook and I tagged the person that I wrote about so that it would be on her page and she would be embarrassed and everybody that knew her would be embarrassed about what I had written about her. And it did exactly what I knew it was going to do. It did exactly what I knew it was going to do. It embarrassed the hell out of her. She was hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was home crying. Right. She was doing all this shit. And you know what? And I was sitting back just like this. I was sitting back and I was laughing. But I realized, I said, you know what, Jamal? You did all that. And all you got was a couple of minutes of gratification and a few giggles and a few laughs. For what? That didn't change the situation. It still hasn't changed the situation. As a matter of fact, it has made the situation to the point where it's like, bitch, when you die, I'm coming to your funeral and spitting on your fucking grave. That's what it's done. And that's where you don't want to be. See, listen, as much as I preach to y'all positivity and all that other stuff, I'm human just like you. I make mistakes just like you. I have feelings just like you. Sometimes I have thoughts where I just like to say, bitch, I'm waiting for your ass to die so I can be at your fucking funeral so I can hawk and spit on your motherfucking grave. But then again, at the same time, and knowing me, I'd probably do some shit like that. But knowing me, but the thing is, why do I feel like I have to do that? And why is that going to give me gratification? It's not going to give me the satisfaction. It's not. It's not going to give me the satisfaction. Nothing. I realize, you know what I realize? Nothing can satisfy me when it comes to that. Nothing. Joseph, nothing.
But an answer, and that's
an answer that I'm never going to get. I want a clarification. I want clarification. I want validation. I want you to sit there and I want you to admit the fucking wrong that you did to me. And I know that you're not going to give that to me because you're a fucking coward.
So then why do you waste your time?
Listen. I know it ain't right.
But see, I've been with you.
I know it ain't right.
I have been this. I have been this. I'm not.
But I'm not. Believe me when I say this. I have let it go to the point where,
for me to realize that this is not worth it because
it's not.
It's still giving the person power over your life.
Yes, it is.
This is still giving the person the satisfaction that they got when they did what they did to you, even though they might not see it, even though they might not know it. This is still letting them control you. When you get to this, where you can sit and say, I don't care, and mean it, and say, I'm done, and mean it, and don't go lurking. You know how many people tell me, I'm done with him, I ain't did, and you on his Facebook page, looking to see what he doing, lurking to see who he with. You're not done.
I can't let go of that. You know what it is? I can't let go of the absolution. I'm waiting for an absolution, and the absolution is not going to happen. It's not gonna, I know that.
At the end of the day, you don't know that. You keep doing, and it's not just him. It's people in general. It's everybody who's in this situation.
I keep on having hope.
Want to answer. The problem is y'all don't have the patience to sit there and wait and see what happens. So when it don't happen in the time you want it to happen, you try to do something to make it happen. And all you do is make the situation worse. And then you wait and wait and wait, and then it stews up. It bubbles up like water, and you like, I'm gonna do it again. And you do it again, and you make it worse. And you keep doing it so that if you were going to get the answer you were going to get, what did you just say? You just said you don't tell a grown person what I'm going to do. So every time you attack, guess what? You're telling them what they're going to do. You're going to give me what I want. Mm-hmm. One way or another, I'm going to get what I want. And guess what they're doing? No, you're not. Mm-hmm. But the difference is they calm like me. Mm-hmm. No, you're not. Mm-hmm. But you're the one wailing and flailing and angry and mad and walking around because
wanting to kill them, wanting to stab somebody.
Learn to let go. You have to learn when you say I'm done, be done.
You know why I'm done now?
What?
You know why I'm done now? You know why I'm done now? Because my husband be like, Jamal, he got to coach me and talk me through it. He be like, Jamal, no.
You have to be done.
No, Jamal, no. That's just like, and I know you're going to get me for this one. Let's take T.S. Madison and Geo, right? It's not the context of what he's saying about her. Because to be honest with you, don't nobody really give a fuck about that shit. You know why Gio's so fucking mad? You know why he's so fucking mad? Because she won't pick up the phone when he calls her. So he can let her ass have it the way he want to let her have it. She will not pick her. He has said it. He has said it all throughout all his rants that he been ranting. Gio been ranting for how many days now? 2. He been ranting for 2 days about T.S. Madison and what she have and what she don't have. And she ain't lost. I guarantee you this. She has not lost a fan.
You know why? Because she like me. I'm done.
She will not pick up that fucking phone.
And then what makes it worse is she knows how to push his buttons. What she do? Get on her Patreon and talk about him like a dog.
She did a whole Patreon for him.
Is she turning him by doing that on Patreon? She also making money because she know everybody gonna pay $5 a year what she gotta say.
Right. Go T.S. Madison. Go Queen Mother. Go Queen Mother. I think it's so classy the way she handles shit. She only says something when she needs to say something.
She's like me. When she just can't take it no more, she's like, she'll make a whole video and drag you. But that's you done
pissed her off.
Pissed her off at that point.
Right.
But these little baby comments here and there, she
be like,
but that's what I'm talking about. I'm not mad at that because you made a perfect example.
Yeah.
Gio was mad because he wanted to answer and she won't give it to him.
She won't give it to him.
That's how you have to learn.
Yeah.
You are not going to get an answer from everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be a perfect world if people picked the phone.
And if you rub me the wrong way,
I don't like you no more because blah, 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 blah. And you know why I don't deal with you no more? Because blah, 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 blah. You know why I cheated on you? Because blah, blah, blah. People ain't going to do
This is the question I would ask Gio, honestly. If I had one question to ask him.
Well, you should type in his chat.
I would have said to him, because I knew he wouldn't have listened to me. I would have said to him, what is it that you so desire to say to her?
Somebody asked him that, actually. Somebody said, well, what is it that you want to talk to her about? He said the situation because I want to know why she did what she did. And that's the thing. If she ain't talking to you, you're never going to know why.
You ruined that. So you ruined that from the first time. He ruined it from the first time that he got online and he challenged her. The first, and see, y'all, I really don't watch people like that no more. I really don't. But I watched him, and the first thing he said is, he said, if you want to do this, then let's do this. And I know T.S. Madison said, she said to herself, oh, this motherfucker trying to challenge me. He's trying to challenge me. And I'm going to give him exactly what he don't want. He don't want.
I think if he would have if he wouldn't have left that night and made a video,
right?
I think if he would have, because they were yelling at each other or arguing, I think if he would have waited and gave her time, she would have actually talked to him. But I think she got pissed when he jumped on social media and she was like, "Oh, this is what we're gonna do."
Yeah,
we've been together for 7 years, and this is what we're gonna do. And I think when he did that, that was when she made
was like,
up her
you know
mind
what?
that she wasn't talking to him.
Yeah,
and I think her. You like he said, oh,
what's right is right. Listen,
I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm over it.
Right.
But now you're mad because she sent a subliminal shot.
Right.
Who cares?
Right. If you're done with
it. Who cares? You claim you blocked her.
Yeah.
So when people send you stuff,
all you have to do is ignore it.
No, wait, but if people send you stuff, don't watch it. Don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Don't deal with it.
Right. You're allowing everybody else to stir the pot.
Because I won't.
He don't let everybody else take over the narrative, and that's what the problem is.
To be mad at the person that I'm mad at. I won't put myself in a situation to watch your content if I know you're talking about me or throwing subliminal shots. Because guess what? What I don't know won't hurt me.
Right.
Because if I see it, I'm going to be like Gio. I'm going to be pissed, and I'm going to be ready to respond.
Right.
If I don't know what you're doing because I blocked you and I don't watch you, you can sit there and talk about me.
And sometimes you got to let the people go that still rock with his ass.
Right.
You got to, Gio, you got to let those people go that still rock with her.
He sees who's in his comments.
Right.
Go. My thing is, honestly.
Because I guarantee you this. Queen Mother has let go every single person that is affiliated with you. I promise you that. She let go everybody. I don't care, friend or foe, she done let them go. I do too.
And I like Madison. I do. So for me to sit here and pick a side, I don't pick a side.
No, I'm not picking a side. What's right is right.
I feel like I feel like she's right because I wouldn't talk to you either if the first thing you do is jump on social media. But I also feel he's right because if I rocked with you for 7 years and I helped you build your career, how dare you sit and talk about me even though we broke up? Because at first he never said nothing bad about her. He really did.
No, he didn't.
So
he told the truth.
What I'm saying is I understand both sides of it. So for me, because I like both of them, there's no right or wrong side. But what I'm saying is, and for both of them, really, if you've done, be done. There's no reason for her to throw pop shots and subliminal shots at him if she says she's done. If he's done, even if she does it, let it go. Because that's my problem with people. They say they done, but they don't really be done.
Yeah.
Like Tremel, no. If I say I'm done, he'll be like, Papa, look at this. Papa, listen to this. No, I'm like, for what? I don't want to hear it. I'm done.
I'm not doing that.
Because I'm not putting myself in that situation to be mad and angry at somebody that I said I'm done with. Like, if I'm done with you, I'm done. Like, I don't want no... My cousin, she can tell you, she's in the chat. When I'm done, I'm done. Like, be done with the person. Like, I'm just done.
I'm striving for that,
like,
y'all.
I don't know how to explain it any other way. When you say you're done with somebody and you don't want to be bothered with somebody, you don't owe them an explanation. You don't owe them nothing. Just be done. Just walk away like they never existed.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying.
I'm trying to get my husband to be like that, but it is so hard because it's something new for him. So I don't even get upset. I just say, Tremel, if you're going to be done, be done.
Yeah.
And then he'll sometimes get mad at me. I am done. I'm like, no, you're not.
I am.
Because you're still sitting there mad. You're still sitting there upset. You're still sitting there like this happened yesterday.
I do. I be trying, y'all.
And it didn't happen yesterday. And I understand. One thing you can do, you will never forget. You can sit around and forgive all day long, but you will always remember. And sometimes I have a memory.
I'm just trying to understand what he's looking for, Tyrone. I really am. I'm trying to understand what he's looking for all this stuff that he's doing. Like, he's telling things about her personal life and so on and so forth. You know, do I believe it? Maybe some of it. But to be honest with you, that's not why I watch her. I don't care what goes on in her personal life because that's her business. That's her business. What we put out here to y'all is y'all business. It's everybody's business in this chat, right? But what we do behind the camera, when we not here, the part that we don't share with y'all, that ain't none of our business. That ain't none of y'all business unless we choose to share it with somebody. And I don't care if I got a best friend that's sitting here and knows everything about me. It ain't his business to go and tell no shit about me. I don't give a fuck if it's fucked up or if it's nice. It's not. It's not cool. Gio, you fucked up, and you know, and I think he knows that. I think he knows that he fucked up when he did that first video. He thought about it, and after he did it, he said, "You know what? This wasn't the way I should have went." Because I hope you ain't looking for empathy from some people. I hope you ain't looking for no empathy for some people.
No, he said
he ain't getting no empathy from me.
He says that
you ain't getting no empathy from me because I remember a time, once upon a time,
I think he's
when we was trying to book her when she was up in New York, and we sent you the email like she told us to, and you never gave it to her. So we set up all this stuff, had a limo and everything ready for T.S. Madison to come to New Jersey and come to our studio. We even rented a professional studio, and we had a professional set. We had a team. We had cameras and everything. And we told you that we wanted to book her. We wanted to welcome her to New York. And what did you send us back? What did he say? Tell me what he said.
You know what?
He said, for what?
Oh, yeah, it was the for what.
We told him we wanted to interview her. He said, for what?
And then when you told her on the After Night show, and we did it again, there was no answer at all.
And I know she knew. She was expecting us to send her an email because she said it. If you go on to her lives, it was with Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia and what's that that trans woman that used to be on Love and Hip Hop. I was on both of those shows on the phone.
And you was on the other one.
I was on both of those shows on the phone, and I talked to her on the phone. I talked to her and I told her, I said, me and my husband, we want to see you when you come to New York. She said, baby, she said, just send me a message at bookmeTSMadison.com. And that's exactly what we did. We followed her directions. And I know for a fact that she never got it. I know it. I know it. But it's okay. I don't hold no grudges against you, Gio, for doing that shit. But at the same time, I just told y'all that story to tell y'all that Gio sits, he sits on his platform and he talks about her like she ain't shit now. But you rocked with her for 7 years, number one. Number two is the same shit that you accuse her of doing, you've done too. You've done too. Listen, people, we human. But you know what? Some things you just don't take to the streets. Some things you don't take to the streets. You don't do that.
Right, Sharita. And if you know you're not gonna get closure, you gotta keep moving.
You gotta keep moving, and that's what I'm struggling. I struggle with that. I struggle with that every day. I'll be looking for something I'll be looking for a reason to just turn somebody. I'll be looking for a reason for it, Joseph, and it's ridiculous. I know I have to. I know, but the thing that stops me from doing it is that I say to myself, what sense does it make? You know, I listen to that Judge Judy thing. She always says, if it don't make sense, then it's not true. And in a sense, that's what you have to think about when you need closure. Make it make sense. Make closure make sense. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, I'm really, really struggling to move on. I've moved on. Don't get it twisted. I moved on because those family members that don't speak to me no more, those family members that I've decided to cut off, they done.
And by the way, you're absolutely correct.
Done. They are done.
You learned that the hard way.
They're done. But at the same time, and I love them. They done, but they done. Just because I love you don't mean you got to be a part of my life. I love them. Even the main one that I'm having an issue with, I love her to death. Miss her to death. But at the same time, baby, no more. No more. Absolutely no more. See, what you have to understand about moving on is, that person didn't have, or that situation didn't have consideration for your life, your heart, your soul, your spirit, the spirit in which you did it in, whatever you did, whatever it was, whatever the whole bad situation is about. It didn't have consideration for your heart. Stop letting it, stop being caring about it.
Yes, honey. But I can't.
I have found a whole lot of peace. Trust me when I tell you, I have peace.
You gotta let go.
Oh yeah, there's peace. Yeah, there's my family members in the chat right now that's talking shit right now, but they don't understand. I have peace. I have peace. I'm happy. Very happy. But I struggle, like I said, with allowing the fuck shit to bother me. And I've made a decision that I'm not going to do that anymore. And what I'm trying to tell y'all people is when you move on and you're done with something, stick to your goddamn guns. Stick to your guns. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much it may hurt some people, you got to stick to your guns. And you got to do what you got to do to prosper in your life. It's just like the person said in the chat. I hope you find peace. I hope you find happiness. That's exactly what I want. I want peace, love, and happiness. I wish I could have had it with y'all in my life, but y'all don't want to give me no peace, love, and happiness. No problem. Absolutely no problem. That's just the way it's going to be from now on. That's the way it has to be. I've had to really train myself and my train of thought into just knowing that I may, at one point in time, if God forbid something happened to my husband, I'm alone. The only family that I have is my husband's family, because I've just decided to just not mess with nobody in my family no more. I don't mess with them no more like that. They co-sign shit that I don't co-sign, that I don't rock with. So I don't mess with them no more. For my sanity. For my sanity. And for my peace. And for my hope in life, for me to be able to move on and fly. Can't do it. And I'm proud of myself. I'm even proud of myself right now, because that message that I saw on there, usually under normal circumstances, I'd have been cussing and carrying on. It don't even bother me no more. It don't even bother me no more. Because I see through all of that. I see through all that mess. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of mess. It's okay. We got to find a better way to take care of ourselves. Listen, people, it's okay for you to be selfish with yourself in certain situations. And the one thing that we need to start being selfish with ourselves with is when it comes to our heart. When it comes to your heart, don't let nobody mess with your heart. Don't let nobody do that shit to you. Don't let nobody fuck you up to the point where you taking it out on other people. Stop letting people do that bullshit to you.
Melissa, I agree with you 1,000%. Melissa said, we have the ability to give ourselves closure in order to move on. They are no longer valid in places they misuse.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. That's it. What I tell y'all the other day, y'all gotta start doing the work. Y'all gotta start doing the work.
Be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's
y'all gotta start doing
message.
The work.
His message went on the whole team.
Yeah, I went on the whole.
My message was, if you're gonna be done, be done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about your boyfriends. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about husbands, wives, friends, whatever. People say they done, be done. Period.
I got a really controversial question to ask you today. Let's see how you're gonna answer this.
Why you ask me?
Because I don't know if you know there's a world out. I don't know if y'all know there's a world out there where exes hook up. Like hook up to get it in. Just to get it in. And ain't no I love you and all that stuff behind. They just hook up because you got some your shit is good. It's good. It's just good. They just hook up.
What was the controversial question?
Do you think that people should do that?
No. Well, are they involved with somebody?
No, not they not. Neither one of them are involved with anybody. They just hook up and have sex because at the time when they was together, the one thing that was good.
I mean, if they single, there's no problem. But one of them is dating somebody else, or they both dating somebody else, and then they sneaking around screwing. That's wrong.
But what happens if that happens? What do you do about that situation? I've been. The reason why I'm asking this question is because I've been in that situation. I was in a situation where I was in a relationship with this guy. The relationship didn't end bad, but it ended bad, right? But we discovered that we were better friends than anything. And from time to time, because you holler at your boy, with all this armity stuff, all of this. He was like, Jamel, and we was both single. So he was like, Jamel, we didn't, it happened. The first time it happened, we had a conversation about it. And the one thing I said to him is like, let's not talk about it.
Thank you, Jamaican girl.
Because he was like, Shamel, I don't want you like that. I don't want to be in no relationship with you no more. I was like, I don't want to be in no relationship with you neither. We were just very mature about the whole situation. I don't understand
what the problem is if you're both single.
Right. If we both single, but I'm saying, what if somebody come? Okay, what if one of them, either yourself or the other guy, meet somebody, and they decide to have a relationship with them? Are you gonna stop sleeping with that person?
Yeah, I don't have a need to now.
But what if they did? What if you were on the other side where they got a boyfriend or whatever, and they moved? I
can't be mad at that.
You're right. Well, right. That's what I'm asking.
There are people that's going to push the envelope because now you got somebody and they don't. So now their little weekends or weekday little menage a trois are going to stop. So they got to find somebody else. So it's going to be one-sided for somebody, and somebody's going to still try to do it. But if you like this other person, then you need to put your foot down and tell them no.
Yeah.
I mean,
did y'all get what I was saying?
And we wasn't even trying to be in a
Thank
relationship.
you for the super chat, Everyday Life with Kelly Girls.
And we decided that this is what we were going to do. And I let them know. I said, okay, we can do this, but if I meet somebody that want to be with me, this is going to stop. Because I'm not that type of person. And they agreed to it, and it was what it was. But, no.
Thank you, Jamaican girl. She said we are so inspirational.
I try to be.
Yeah. That's just a question. That's just an off the cusp question that I had. You know, I'm not single no more, so I be trying to get an insight. You trying to get stacked?
I'm just letting you know that as long as you know that.
Oh, okay. I just thought that you was trying to be. Yeah.
You can be.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You want to get beat? I want to hang your ass right on that Brooklyn Bridge back there. You see? You see? Be right up there, running, screaming like Jayla was. She locked him out of the house. That's how you're gonna be screaming.
Oh, I can't.
But like I said.
So wait a minute, before we go any further, y'all, we tonight at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Central Time, you have got to be at Club QT's tonight. It's going to be popping. It's going to be the lavish show you see on YouTube tonight at 8 p.m. Make sure you go to MQ's World. That's tomorrow. I'll pull names out. Oh, make sure you go to MQ's World, subscribe, and hit that like button. I've shared it on our community page. So if you can't find it on your own, just go to our community page. The link is there. Hit that reminder and subscribe so that you remember tomorrow at 8 p.m. to be at Club QT.
Club QT's, a.k.a. the Queen Tornado.
Queen Tornado.
Yes, honey. That's Queen Tornado. Yes.
And as
that's
right
how she
now,
comes in.
You have your 3-in-1 chance to win the Chromebook.
Well, the deadline is passed, ain't it?
No, they have up until 11:59 tonight.
I thought you said
wait a minute. Today is Saturday?
Today is Saturday.
Oh, I need a piece of paper.
For what? I told you got to pull names. You going to pull names now?
Yeah, why not? It's Saturday. I
I thought we was going to go on later or something. You had plans to go on later or something.
I you know what? In my mind, I'm thinking it's Friday.
I got an idea. This is what we'll do. I'm going to do my hair today. And I'm going to reveal it to you guys. And after the reveal, Joseph will pull the name of the person that won.
Thank you.
The Chromebook. That's what we'll do. You want to do that?
I don't have a problem with it, but you will know at some point today who won the Chromebook.
Yes.
I ain't posting it on.
I'm going to do a hair reveal.
I'll make a video. So the 3 of you that entered, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notified.
I'm going to schedule it
because I'm doing it today. Like I said, it's just I would have did it when we first came on, but I was and Q's comes on at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
In my mind, I swear to you, I'm thinking it's Friday. That's why I said tomorrow, and he was like, "What are you talking about? It's Saturday. The contest is over." And I'm like, "Oh shit, it is."
We'll do it at 5 o'clock this evening. Y'all okay with that? Let me know in the chat. Y'all, I need all of y'all back at 5 o'clock. We have an afternoon service. We need y'all back for afternoon service at 5 o'clock. We'll give you some more inspiration. And we will announce the winner of the Chromebook. How about that? And we will tell you about some of the new ideas that are coming up for this month, such as friends, and family. We have some rules. We are going to bless everybody. We're going to bless everybody this month. Everybody, there's no member of the McRae Kingz platform that is going to walk away without a blessing.
I'm telling y'all now, if you want that, those of you that are not subscribed on Facebook and those of you that are not subscribed on Twitter, you would want to come over to YouTube because I'm not going back and forth between all the platforms.
Yes, and you people that's on YouTube, on Facebook, we appreciate you. We really do. But we want y'all to come over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Y'all need to do that today. Today.
You won't see us anymore on Facebook.
We only go live on Facebook at this time, and that's it. So we don't even post that much on Facebook, but we have our reasons for doing that. We need your support over here at YouTube. And you members that are in the chat, this is Friends and Family Month. This is Friends and Family Month. We're going to talk about that this afternoon at 5 p.m.
August 1st, too. I'm late.
Yeah, you late. You ain't never late. What's your problem?
I'm thinking it's July, and I'm thinking
it's
still July.
You all right?
No.
You sure? You need something?
I need food. My blood pressure.
I know, me too.
I shouldn't have took them pills without eating.
Oh, you want me to make you some
breakfast? And Icy's kind of zapped it up because of the little sugar. Oh, yeah.
I can make you some waffles, with some you have with your peanut butter and syrup and stuff.
I can do that.
You know what I want to have? I might have for breakfast. I got me some fish.
And bread?
Yeah, I have me some fish and bread. So I'm gonna go take it down south.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. But y'all see, as y'all see, we trying to plan what we doing after we get up off of here. Listen, I need y'all back here at 5
Jamaican Girl, yes. Actually, it's in the description box. It'll be in the description box of this video. It'll be in the description box of this video. And it's in the description box of all our other videos. So all you have to do is check the description box and it'll be there for you. And okay, Melissa, good. So with the Friends and Family Month, what we want to do is, you guys have blessed me and smiled beyond what we ever thought. What we want to do is, and y'all, we telling you now so that we get, if y'all agree. So we may do it once or twice a week. We're not going to do it every day. Once or twice a week.
We can do it every day.
But people might not want to do it.
Everybody might not want to do it every day. But what we plan to do is this. Every cash app that we get from you guys on that day.
What we're really going to do is, between everybody that's in the chat at that day, if you send at least $5 cash app, right? So everybody in the chat that sends $5, you're going to write your name down on a piece of paper. And at the end of the show, because we're going to give everybody to the end of the show to do it, we'll pick a name of everybody who sent a cash app. We're going to pick one name, and that one person will win the whole pot.
Right.
So once you win a pot, you can't participate after that, to make it fair for everybody. You can. They can either. But if you pick your name, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. So if you just want to contribute to bless the next person, you can. But if, let's say Melissa wins today, and then 3 days from now I pick Melissa's name again, I'm going to show you I picked Melissa. You already won, and I'm going to get another name, because it's not fair that. Because you really don't have control over whose name you pick. Right. And sometimes you'll keep picking the same name just out of whatever. So what we're going to do is, everybody that sends the cash app, so right soon as we pick a name, we zoom all the money over that comes in the cash app. Right. And then, so it's fair. If you send the cash app, you just put up a $ in the chat. So that way, y'all know it's fair. And we're not just sending you whatever we want. You can add it up by people putting $ in the cash, because people be doing some slick, shady stuff. So I want it to be a way where who's doing what, right, and stuff like that. Right. Now, if a person does it and don't want to be included in the raffle and tells us, sends us a message saying, don't put my name in it, but this is what I want to do, I want to bless somebody, that's fine. We won't put your name in it. We'll bless somebody with whatever they give. Right. But at the same time, I want everybody to know that this is going to be fair. And whatever people send, you'll know, because the $ will be coming up, letting us know that you did it. And that way, it'll be easy for me to write the names as opposed to going down the cash app. Because some of us don't even use our names or our screen names as the cash app. Right. So this is what we're going to do. We'll probably start it next week. And like I said, you win once. And to be fair to everybody else. So that's what we want to do as a give back. And we're going to put $5 in the pot as well. Right. So it's not just you. So the pot is always going to have $10 in it. You all automatically have $10 in the pot. Because he's going to do 5 and I'm going to do 5. So it's automatically going to be 10. So at least you'll win $10. Or 15 when you send 5. Right. You'll get your 5 back. Right. So that's what we want to do. Yes, and it's for members only. You have to be, you have to be one of our subscribers. Well, they can't type in the chat if they're not a subscriber. So yeah, even if they just hit the subscribe button that day. Yeah. And they send $5. Yeah. And your family can you can bring your family. And guys, we because it's Friends and Family Month, we want you to introduce when you come into the chat. Bring your family into the chat. Introduce your family like Medina did. Medina said when she brought her mother in, she introduced her mother. And again, if you participate on Facebook or you participate on Twitter, I'm only reading the comments in YouTube. So it would be advised that if you want to be part of this, to join our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because if you send $5 from Facebook, I can almost guarantee, promise you, that your name is not going to be in the box. You got to do it all on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Now,
and matter of fact, we might not even broadcast on those two outlets when we do this, just so there's no mistakes.
Right. Now, we also are going to have a drawing at the end of August. We're going to have a drawing where everybody can participate in this, where everybody's name goes into a hat, and we will have somebody else pick the names. We'll do that. We'll have somebody else pick the names. The person, I'll explain it to you. But the person that picks the name, whoever's name they pick, they will get a gift bag, a Kingz gift bag from us. And that gift bag will have all different types of things in it. Okay? I'm not going to tell you for the full content of it, but it's going to have all different types of things in it that you guys would really, really love. So be prepared for that.
We are going to run another contest like with the Chromebook.
Uh-huh.
But this time it's going to be to help MJ&J family get her views up. So get ready next week, because we're going to give you some more questions and videos you have to watch. But this time, it's going to be on MJ&J's page. And you need to subscribe to her page if you're not already subscribed. Answer the questions. When you answer the questions, same rules apply. We'll pick the hat. But you only have the week. Once I give you the questions, you only have to the end of that week, because I'm going to do it on Monday. So you have till Friday to get your answers. Watch the videos, get the answers. If you get the answers correct, you will win. If you're a man, you'll win a crown. If you're a woman, you'll win a tiara. It will be delivered to your home. So that way, we are giving away crowns and tiaras.
And you will be crowned.
And you will be crowned.
Yes, you will be crowned. You will be crowned and you will be named. Just like Q in Q's world. She's been crowned Queen Tornado. Because that's her thing. That's the thing that she loves.
And what did we crown Medina?
What did we? I forgot what we.
United Medina.
Yeah. Something I forget what it is. We have
head knight. You made her like the head knight.
Yeah, she's been knighted. Yes. But as a knight, you are a king or a queen. Guys, we are all royalty in God's kingdom. Every position that you hold in the McRae Kingdom is an important position. So don't think that you fall short in any way whatsoever. We thank you. We appreciate you for joining us this morning. We're going to get out of here.
All those things. Plus, I'm going to give all of you what you've been asking me for, all the cooking videos.
Yes.
We're going to get fat. I got a request for a lasagna video, a potato salad, the fried chicken cooked in the air fryer, so you guys know how I do it, so you can see it. The spicy peanut butter and jelly chicken. And what else? What else they asked me for? It was lasagna, potato salad, the air fried chicken, and the fried chicken made in the air fryer, and the spicy peanut butter and jelly chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of that. So I'm going to do all of that for August, because I've been promising you guys and I haven't done it. So I'm going to do that. We're going to be busy.
Yeah, we're going to be real busy.
We're going to be real busy for August.
Yeah, we have a couple of great interviews coming up this month, y'all.
And we have the interviews coming up. We have the interview with Sunrise on Thursday. The interview with Sunrise on Thursday. Hold on,
I got to say something. I'm sorry, Tyrone. No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And we have an interview coming up with our pastor as well. Y'all are going to love that. That's the one y'all need to be here for. That's the one that's going to give you inspiration to make you jump up off your couch and start shouting in your living room or cry in your bed. Because when I tell you he's an amazing person, you guys got a glimpse of what he is and who he is on our anniversary video. But he's an amazing speaker. He's a powerful person. And trust me, that you don't want to miss. And make sure you go to the McRae Kingz boutique and check out the merchandise. There's a bunch of new stuff there. And make sure you not make sure. Jamaican Girl, like I said, the P.O. box is in the description box. You can go in the description box and see that. And if you want to support the McRae Kingz platform, it's scrolling at the bottom, right at the screen, the MKingz. That's on Cash App, and the rest of them, because you guys asked us for Venmo, all the rest of those things, Zelle, PayPal, all that is in the description box as well. So, with that being said, because he's paying attention to something else. With that being said, you know how we end every show. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
it's Team McRae.
All damn day.
See ya. Love will save the day, and love will always win.